When they talk about peer pressure, I know. I hate, it's like beaten into us, right? The problem though, I think with peer pressure, whenever you hear that, it's like peer pressure. It's how it's defined. If I say, what's peer pressure? People are like, oh, it's when your friends force you to do something you don't want to do. Really? So if I had a vape right here, you'd be like, come on, vape! If that happens, get new friends. That's not, if somebody's holding you down, like, come on, like, call somebody, get help. What it more so is, it's about being in a situation that you're not prepared for, while you have to make a split-second decision, like flipping a coin, while dealing with your own insecurities. High school is about judging others and feeling judged. It's true. We're trying to figure out who we are, where we fit in. So all of a sudden, let's say you're hanging out with a friend. Maybe they're a childhood friend. Maybe they're a bad influence back then. And all of a sudden they're like, here. And what happens in that moment? When they're like, here, what's in your head? You're like, oh crap. If I don't do this, what are they going to think of me? If I don't do this, what are they going to think of me? If I do this, what are they going to think of me? And this is the whole thing that's in your head. Or maybe there's other people, right? Maybe you're at a party. Maybe there's a few other, maybe there's an upperclassman, maybe somebody that you like, maybe somebody you really like. And all of a sudden you see that and you're like, oh. And they're like, here. And you feel like everybody's looking at me. Everybody cares what I'm about to do right now. No, they don't. They're just self-absorbed as you are. They're all worrying about how everybody's looking at them. They're just standing there too, like, am I standing okay? What did he? Like, that's all that's in there. That's all they got. Because each and every one of you, right, all of us, we are the main character in our own movie in our head. We're caring a lot more about us than we are about anybody else. So when you're sitting there thinking, like, what do they want me to do? This is where it gets real. If you're making a decision that impacts your life based on what you think others want you to do, and you're trying to live up to their expectations of you instead of living up to your own, if you value more about how they value you than how you value yourself, that's when we make really crap decisions. Those moments. You don't have time to think about it. Just like up here with the flipping the coin. You don't have time to think like, oh, how do I get out? The key is to think about it beforehand. Know what you're going to say. Know what you're going to do. Get all the information first. What's going to be happening here? You can avoid it altogether. If you do find yourself there, know what you're going to say. What can I just say? No. You can do that. And if you do say no, make sure it's not like, no, and you shouldn't either. Like, get off your soapbox. You're not condemning anybody else. It's just you. Like, nah, I'm good. You can do it. I don't care what you do. You do you. That's the whole thing. Like, nah, I'm good. Nah, I tried it before. Didn't like it made me feel. Nah, good. I got asthma. I don't want to mess with that stuff. Not good, mom tested my pee. They have that nicotine test, THC test. Blame it on the parents. In fact, have a little code with the parents too. Have like your scapegoat. So if you ever find yourself in a situation you feel uncomfortable, you have a way out. Whenever I'm leaving my kids somewhere, like my daughter, if I drop her off, I will text her, how's it going? At any point throughout the night, she can text me back the word fine, F-I-N-E. And that tells me I'm uncomfortable, I want to come home. And that's when I get to be crazy dad. I get to call up and be like, hey, you didn't clean your room. I'm coming to get you. My friends be like, what? Just because you didn't clean your room? Like, yeah, no, Dad, please. No, I'm coming. What? Why am I? I'm coming to get you. Because the whole idea, I want her to know that I'm there. Or my wife will help. It's an out. And that way if her friends are like, well, what'd you text him? He asked how I was doing. I said, fine. Have that way out. Whether it's with a parent, aunt, uncle, somebody, have that person that you can turn to when you have those bad situations and know what you can do. Be prepared, not scared.